Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. Look at this pretty SUV right here. The Cadillac SRX 2014 model with just a couple clicks on the odometer over 60,000 miles, 61,000 miles. We're located in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. You come here on vacation. This isn't normally what we're pushing around here, but we took it in on trade. Very pretty car. Runs and drives just beautifully. We've got Yenkos in here. We've got Land Rovers. We've got Mercedes campers. We've got Bentleys. We've got muscle cars, classic cars. Come check us out when you come to town. But right here, what we're pushing today is a really nice daily driver. It's Cadillac, folks. You get inside, there's a radio station on playing classical music. It should just stay on that radio station when you're driving one of these. It's beautiful. Okay, but what am I doing here? Well, I'm your living, breathing condition report. Yeah, you go to celebritycars.com. You can find out all the specifics on this, how many miles are on it, Carfax, has it been serviced, service records, all those cool things. You go to Celebrity Cars Las Vegas to find out, okay? But in the meantime, I'm the guy that gets a little closer to the car for you. You're going to see pictures of Celebrity Cars and all that stuff, but I got to bring you a little closer, the things that cameras miss and that you won't find anywhere else at a dealership, anywhere across the country. Okay, we spend a lot of extra money for the fancy guy holding the camera, microphones and all that kind of stuff, so we can bring you a little closer to our vehicles, the stuff that you normally wouldn't find, because maybe you're in New York City and you've been looking all over for this really fancy charcoalish kind of Cadillac color here. I don't know. But I'm going to bring you a little closer so you can see what's going on. So what's that mean? Well, I go over like normal road wear and all that kind of stuff. Where are the chips? Where are the scratches? You know, maybe you're really picky and you want a perfect one. This isn't perfect. It's got 61,000 unchanged miles on it. It's got a couple road wear things on it. Come on in, let me show you. Let's look at the hood first. Why not? I see a couple marks in the clear coat. I see a couple marks into the paint. They're really small, like here's one right here. And then you got a couple scratches here and there, brush or, branch blowing by over its life since 2014. Lots of things could have happened. And, but for the most part, I mean, it's pretty darn good. Any car with 61,000 and change on it, it's going to have road wear. So this is super minor. I see a couple little marks here and there, all in the clear coat. Maybe every once in a while a small chip that gets into the paint, but there's no gouges. I don't see any dents from any hail. I don't see, an acorn flying on it. Where I'm from, acorn, dunk, put a little dent in the top. It was terrible. All you had to do was park under a tree. This front grille, I see a little bit of wax in some of the cracks here. It's no big deal. That just lets me know that, this car has been kind of sort of cared for, which is nice. The chrome has just a little bit of wear on it and little pock marks in it from driving. This is the normal environment. It's little stones on the road, the truck in front of you kicking up stuff. Again, I don't see anything major. For me to go over every little nick and every little mark in the front of this truck would be 15 minutes up here alone. Not to make it sound like there's a bunch of chips and stuff like that. You can barely see any of them. This chrome down here, it's got a little patina to it because it's been flying through the environment for almost the last nine years or so. Down here, this is all one piece. Let me grab a hold of this fender. It's not going to fall off anytime soon. Nobody banged into anything. This is rubber down here. This all seems to be in pretty darn good shape. It's a little loose, but it's here. There's a little feathering from going into a parking curb or something like that, but it's all here, and there's no major anything. And well done, previous owner of this car, from not banging into a bunch of things. You can see all the sensors around here. There's plenty of sensors in this car to keep you from hitting things as well. But the chrome down here all looks good, all in one piece. Up here, this grille, just there's a slight fade to everything only because of its, originality. Okay, let's work our way down. The front headlight looks good. We don't have any serious fogging going on in these headlights or anything like that. This all looks nice and straight. The body panels all look good. Nothing looks smacked up. This paint color is the same paint color. So we got nice paint colors going on here. They're all the same paint color, so I don't see any signs of any painting going on. Side mirrors, going to have a couple little itty bitty marks in it. They're so small, it would take you too long to show you. Let's look at the windshield here, the driver's side windshield while we're here. I see a couple really small itty bitty marks. You don't have to hone in. There's a 1, 2, don't really see any more. Maybe some slight marks of just some normal wear, but other than that, the windshield's just fine. There's no repairs needed. Up top here looks pretty darn good too. Got a lot of glass roof sliding around going up there. You can see better than I can right now. The black moldings down the side of the car, we all know that these things are the first things to go in a lot of General Motors products. These are all nice and black still. This chrome molding all around here all looks pretty good. I'm gonna work my tongue twist. My way down here to the ground. Look, that's a small, see, this is the kind of stuff that I'm gonna make sure you see. See that? Although super, super small, that's a chip, okay? That's what a chip is. And it's super small, it's right in the middle of the door, but it's super small, it looks like a speck of dust. Let me look at this front wheel and tire, I didn't do that. Light curb rash right there. Other than that, these wheels are beautiful. They've held up very well. I don't see any pitting or deteriorating. The bolts are nice and shiny. The brake caliper looks good. The barrel of the wheel's a little dirty, but what wheels aren't? All in here is nice and clean. And all down along here is very nice. You know, this gets all banged up from climbing in and out of the car. This looks pretty darn good. Small mark in this plastic down here, but nothing to write home about. All up here, all this is nice and silver. You know, what I'm looking for now too, as well as these little chips, are those dings. You know, grocery store, car, you know, cart. Guy parks next to you, boom, nothing. No dings. If there were, I tell you, I'll point them out, just so you know. I see a really small scuff in the clear coat here. Really light. Like just somebody rubbed up against it. No dents, no smashes. None of those things. Beautiful. All nice. A little wax left over in this crack right here, but it's all lines up all real nice. Nobody's painted or done anything oh, I see it. They've got a little scrape down here. See the scrape? So we do have a scrape. But again, no biggie. Small mark in the rim here, and it looks like that might be it. Little curb rash right there. Tires are beautiful shape. All right. Got your SRX emblem back here. Now what we look at here is how many times have they had luggage coming out of this trunk. Well, we're back here. Let's just look at it. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, I don't know how to get that up. You push that down? What are you doing? Oh, here we go. Rocket science. Okay. Looks like this is seat stuff. Extra components for the seats, folding them down, moving stuff around for storage. Yes, this has been used back here. There's light marks on these little chrome pieces back here. Normally there's like dugouts into this vinyl, into this plastic. And I gotta tell you, it's very nice back here. Somebody's treated all this very nice. I can hear someone yelling, "Don't scratch the car, getting stuff out of the back." They did a really nice job of staying on top of that. All right, now hit this button right here. Does everything it's supposed to do. It's wonderful. Got dual exhaust back here, 3.6 liter. The back glass, nice and tinted, and I barely see anything wrong with anything going on back here. I'm looking at the paint up top here. This all looks good. I'll start up top here. Yep, just a little patina to this chrome. But other than that, it's just, oh, I wanted to talk about that back here. This piece of chrome back here. Little patina going on back here in this chrome. I'll open it one more time so you can get at this angle. Oh, hey, I didn't ask you to go all the way up. Okay, I guess you can't do that. All right. Anyway, got a couple little marks back here in the chrome. Not really sure they're going to go away, folks, but it's just really light marks. It's still nice and super shiny, back here, but there's just a couple little marks back here. Nothing crazy. These rear tail lights, nothing's broken. Everything's in good shape. All right, let's look at this passenger side rear wheel. There's a really small mark right there, but that's not curb rash. Ooh, this is. Okay, so I got some curb rash down back here. Not drastic. Nice and clean, beautifully clean in the wheel wells. I'm looking back up at the paint now. All this is good. This side's good back here. All good. All good. Every once in a while I see like a really light little mark, but nothing to, I mean, again, it would take me 10 minutes trying to show it to you. Just light marks in the clear coat, let me emphasize that. So in other words, yeah, you get some polish out and probably make 3/4 of these little marks go away. The chunks, the chips or whatever, they're the things you have problems with. The window tint's beautiful. I'm looking up at it and I'm looking down here all the way across the bottom. All this looks good. I see a light mark here, a light mark here, just some road wear, some, stuff bouncing up off the ground. Looking at these black panels over here on this side, still nice and black over here. Both of these, they look good. And let's wrap up here with this front fender and the front wheel. Okay, if you'd come on up here, this is called curb rash. So that's pretty good. That got it pretty good there. We do have a way of repairing this, folks. So if this is a car you really like and you want to talk to us, small charge to get this cleaned up for you. Okay, wheel's still good. Everything's still good. All right, I'm looking at this windshield over here on this side. This is all in good shape over here. Every once in a while I see a small mark. Could be a really light little chip in the glass, but it's, again, there's no repairing needed. Passenger side door. Back passenger side door. I'm going to open all these up for light. I'll open up the back again too. What the heck? All right, yes, back seat's good to start. Wow, nice, beautiful black, no stains. It smells good in here. The stitching's good. Nothing's coming apart. I don't see any remnants of kids going crazy back here with dirty fingers. It all looks awesome. Carpet looks good. Yes, us adults are capable of dirty fingers too. Everything back here. The back of the seats look good. It's terrific. And this is all, although it needs to be cleaned, this is all skylighted across. This is beautiful. You could sit back here too. Oh, this is all power. So you hit this button and that shade will close up. This is awesome. It's beautiful. Now it's Cadillac. Inside the door there, right there, you got some wood inlays and some vinyl and some leather. And over here, it's beautiful. I don't see a whole lot of marks getting in and out of the car. I'll come over there and look at that side too. Yep, no damages, no big scrapes or anything like that. These door panels are beautiful. Okay, well, I'll meet you up front there, Quincy. Okay. All the doors open and close with ease too. Okay, passenger seat. I don't know. I guess somebody sat over there. A little to nowhere. Plenty of moisture in the leather. This center console, we'll look at this a little better when we get outside and we drive this in the light so we can see all this a little better. This middle armrest here is very soft, very nice leather. This leather over here, Quincy, you don't even need to come over. There's little to no wear of getting in and out of this car. I mean, with 61K on the odometer, you'd think you'd see much more getting in and out of this, and it's beautiful. Quincy will show you in just a minute, but the stitching, everything is brilliant, and barely looks used. Dashboard, screen, everything looks great. But we'll address this again real quick once we get it outside. We'll open up the moon roof and make sure it all works and do all those things. Okay, we didn't see the engine compartment yet. Let's look and see this power plant in here. Well, not a whole lot to look at, is there? Super nice and clean under here. All the plastic panels. Wow. Very nice and clean. Up here underneath too. Very nice. Wow, no stories here. This Cadillac, folks. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go for a ride around the block. Well, they're doing some road construction around here recently, so we have to go down the block and then turn around and come back to block. So it's not as long of a trip, but we'll get the job done. And obviously, if you have any more questions after you're finished, you can go to celebritycars.com if you haven't seen it yet, or you can give us a call, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions. But so far, so good. This is a very beautiful used Cadillac. We'll be right back with a quick trip around the block. Okay, 2014 Cadillac. I see no flaws. Bose sound system speakers. It's nice to see those. This is beautiful. There's no gunk on any of the buttons. The chrome is still nice and sharp. Steering wheel still looks new. Center console looks absolutely fabulous. Normally this gets all banged up by keys, by this, by that, just shoving stuff in here. This is beautiful. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, foot's on the brake. I'm going to hit this really cool button again. You probably barely even heard it start. Dashboard lights up. Everything's doing something. Which tells me everything works. It's wonderful. Where was this? I'm going to open that up. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Hey, well, man. Yeah, it's beautiful. All right. And I see the button here for that shade too. I'll see if it does anything. Oh yeah, here comes the shade. Here comes the shade. Terrible. Okay. And we'll leave it all closed up. Why not? It's beautiful open. Okay. My foot's on the brake. We are running. Drive. All my doors just locked for safety. And off we go. Oh, the odometer shows 61,176, by the way. Oh, and it gets quieter. Wow, this is something. Okay, brakes. 38 miles an hour. 3, 2, 1. There should be a line for this vehicle to purchase this car. It's perfect. There should be a line out the door for a charcoal gray 2014 Cadillac, because this is just the bomb. No rattles. It's a very nice car. Okay. My foot back on the brake again. There's no wobble in my brake pedal. There's no grinding of brake pads. You know, brakes, run out. This car's got 61,000 and change on the odometer it shows. So, that's why we want to check these things. The headlights work good. I can see them off the reflector down there. I can't remember what else I wanted to play with. Turn signals are good. My temperature's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. This is beautiful. Navigation system's good. I'm sure if we play with the air conditioner, we'll freeze to death. Like we're supposed to in a Cadillac. Folks, 702-818-1031. We're happy to answer any of your questions. Give us a call if I haven't answered any of yours. You can go to celebritycars.com to find out, maybe, I don't know if we have a window sticker laying around or not, but, maybe we get to find a couple of the build things that are going on. Maybe you don't want the one with heated seats. Maybe this car. Give us a call. We'll be happy to help you out. 702-818-1031, and we will see you next time. Thanks.